But now it's a new season. You got to put the regular season behind us. Now you got a possibility of playing the same team 7 times. They know what you're going to do. We know what they're going to do. But the best players are going to go out there and make plays.
CT, let's whoop around to the NBA where the Bulls clinched the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference with a 112-73 win over a resting Brooklyn Nets team. The Bulls now have a date with the top seed Boston Celtics in the first round. The C's and Bulls split their regular season matchups 2 games apiece. In 3 of those 4 meetings, though, the Bulls out-rebounded the Celtics by double digits. Dwayne Wade was quoted saying the following tonight, "I think it's going to be a tough series. It says 1-8, but I think it's going to be a little tougher than that." Casey Johnson relaying that to us on Twitter. Do you think the Bulls can challenge the Celtics and advance to the second round?
Dwayne Wade, not the only one thinking it's going to be a tough series. Antoine Walker thinks it's going to be a tough series. And I think judging from your hot take that you think is going to be a tough series, check that out on demand. In your hot take, you said the Bulls are actually going to beat the Celtics? Was that the hot take?
Let me think. Yes, it was.
Bulls will beat the Celtics not so fast. You mentioned they did split the regular season series. Interesting to point out that every home team won their game in front of the home crowd. So if this does go the distance, of course, Game 7 would be at TD Garden. I just feel like the Celtics have much better execution. When I watch them, it's like they actually run plays, whereas the Bulls are just out there hooping. It's just like playground basketball, and if we get into an issue, let's just run iso ball with Jimmy Butler. That's not going to get it done in the playoffs. When I look at Boston, 3rd in the NBA in assists, about 25 per game. Look at what they did tonight against Milwaukee. 31 assists on 41 made field goals. They do such a good job of sharing the basketball. I think that Avery Bradley, a guy who plays both ends of the court, helps them out. Same thing with Jay Crowder. And the biggest thing to me is the coaching. Brad Stevens can coach circles. Circles around Fred Hoiberg. The playoffs are all about adjustments and keying in on matchups, and I think Stevens will outcoach Hoiberg by a mile, and I think that's going to be evident, and that's going to lead the Celtics to winning this series. Chicago, I wish I could say they're going to make a playoff run.
I know you're speaking with your head here and not your heart because you are the resident Bulls fan, and I have no dog in the fight. I look at the way that they can dominate the glass. I look at the experience that guys like Rondo, he's a champion. D-Wade, he's a champion 3 times. Even a guy like Jimmy Butler who hasn't won a championship but has been in the playoffs a lot in his career. The experience they bring to the table versus this Boston Celtics team, I don't know. I think the Bulls can win.
And they usually, in the regular season, they have beaten a lot of good teams.
Yes, they usually play
up to their competition and down to it. You have a point there.
All right. Let us know your thoughts. CT saying, even though I'm a Bulls fan, I do think the Celtics are going to make it out of that first round. Antoine Walker and myself, we like the Bulls in that 8-1 matchup. Would be a crazy upset. Join the conversation by using the hashtag #TheRally. I wish your Bulls the best of luck.